Hi, welcome to Mackin & Sons Plumbing. If you like these videos, please hit like or subscribe. Today we're at a lady's house. She called and she was complaining because it takes forever to get hot water to her kitchen sink. So we're actually going to just do a little test and see how long it really does take, and then we'll go see what we can do about it. Okay, so we're going to see how long it actually takes for hot water to get up here. We have a thermometer and my stopwatch on my phone here, so we'll turn that on. Okay, this water is 64 degrees, very cold, wow, and we're at about 10 seconds, still pretty cold. Wow, that does take a really long time. Okay, we're almost at 30 seconds, and still it's getting a little bit lukewarm. Wow, okay. It's starting to get slightly warm here. The temperature is going up to 70, 73, 80. Okay, now it's starting to get hot. It's about 90-degree temperature. Okay. Wow, look at that. 98 degrees, and it took 52 seconds to get up to that temperature. So we're going to see what we can do about it. The thing about wasting that much time to get hot water is that you're wasting a lot of water. So we're actually going to fill up a bucket here for 52 seconds or 50 seconds and see how much water is wasted. So in most houses it should take anywhere from like 5 to 10 seconds max to get hot water at the sink, depending on how far away the hot water heater is. My suspicion is that if we put in a recirculating line from the water heater to the kitchen sink, we could probably get her hot water pretty much immediately. So we're at 30 seconds right now. We've almost filled up a 1-gallon bucket before the water gets hot. So here we go. We're just going to stop at 45 seconds. We have wasted a whole gallon of water. So that's going to add up over time and going to be quite expensive on the water bill. So anyhow, we'll go see what we can do to remedy the situation. Okay, we're down in the basement. We're going to take a look at this water heater. We actually figured out that we could run a recirculating line from the water heater to the kitchen sink. This is a gravity-fed recirculating line. We tapped into the bottom of the water heater, and now hot water actually circulates all the time from the water heater all the way to the kitchen faucet. It involved running a line through the crawl space and then tying it into the hot water. But now there's hot water that's running through this line all the time, so we'll go upstairs and see what kind of difference it made. Okay, we're going to see how this recirculation line system that we installed works by testing it at the faucet. Basically what we did is we have a loop that runs from the bottom of the hot water heater. That was that red line. It goes through the crawl space and it's tied into this sink actually below in the crawl space. So we have a continuous loop, and the cold water is displacing the hot water. The cold water kind of falls down back to the water heater, and it causes the hot water to rise up to where this faucet is. So we have a continuous loop of hot water that's right near this faucet. So we're going to time this and see how long it takes to get hot water. Okay. Right off the bat, 78 degrees, 84, 89, 95. We're at 10 seconds. 102. So in about 10 seconds we got up to 102 degrees. So in the long run, remember that bucket of water they're going to save tons of money on their water bill just by not wasting that much water waiting for the hot water to get to the sink. So another problem solved. If you've liked these videos, please hit like or subscribe, and thanks for watching.